Hello and welcome. I am Scola. We are on our day 5, our final day for building confidence with going upside down with our YogaBody Yoga Trapeze. So on this final day, I just want to show you some different hangs and ways to be in your hammock, just so you can get an idea of all the possibilities that we have and just kind of start to introduce those things to your brain, which will introduce them to your body. Take the hammock nice and wide, gripping. We've already done this a couple of times. We're going to take the fabric just below our hips and hinge forward. Beautiful. So this here is just a normal forward fold hang. If we kept our feet down, our arms would be less able to touch the ground. But with our feet up, we can reach our hands to the mat easily. We can tuck here, coming into a little ball, grabbing our knees. We can open wide. You can even reach your left hand to your right ankle, right hand to left ankle. There's just a lot of possibilities you can do here. You can even kind of reach up, and you can keep your hands on. You don't have to let go, but eventually you'll learn to let go. This is more of like a birdie on a perch. This is a lot of fun. I like this one. Really a great back workout. And then you can even reach up. I always like to keep my thumbs up, which helps to roll my shoulders open, which opens my heart. If your thumbs go down, you're collapsing your heart. And in our back bends, we want to stay lifted. So here, I can tuck my feet, if I can find it, and tuck it around towards the front. And then now I'm kind of in this supported back bend here, hanging on the fabric. And then just release those legs, slowly stand up. Beautiful. So as we go throughout the series, I'll be breaking this stuff down much more, but again, I just kind of want to give you an idea of what are some of the poses you can be doing in the hammock. Even the military does brain exercises where they'll have them imagine going through scenarios, and they're just imagining it, and then they can test their bodies and see how their bodies react, and it actually helps them to practice mentally before they go and practice it physically. And it's as though you've already done it. Like if you're watching a fitness video, I don't know if you noticed, but whenever I watch a fitness video, my muscles tense up. If I'm not practicing it, I'm just kind of like, my body's like, ooh, ah, yeah, that. And then I'm like, oh, wait, I'm doing it. Calm down, relax. So it's kind of that same concept. So I'm just introducing the brain, which introduces the muscles. So now I'm going to take my fabric just below my hip bones, rock back with wide legs, making sure that I don't tuck the fabric into my legs. You can wrap and just hang. And this is just a really great hang for opening up your spine. I've actually grown 1.5 inches since getting upside down, and that is not an exaggeration. It might be more at this point, actually. I used to be 5'4", now I'm 5'5.5". I'll take the half, thank you. Because the little cushions between my vertebrae have been allowed to expand, and the fluid have been allowed to refill those little cushions between my vertebrae, which all of our vertebrae compacts over time with standing, walking, running, all that jazz. Beautiful. So a nice simple hang. Then we can even go into more of a dancer, or take your legs down in front for a nice wide-legged forward fold stretch. Beautiful. And then we'll come back up. Right. So another one of my favorite hangs to do is a hook hang. So you put one leg in all the way up to your thigh. You want to make sure that you have fabric on your legs. And then I'm going to lift up my other leg. So now the leg that is free, I'm going to take that hip and rotate it up and over. So that way it's stacking on both my hips. You can cross your legs if you want. You bring your legs into your belly. just a nice little hook hang, which looks kind of cool. Then you can even open up out of it. Do more of like a mermaid, man in the moon stretch. Nice. You can hang from one leg, but that, as you can see, doesn't create a lot of stability. You have to really squeeze. So you have to back up, take that right leg through, and then now my left hip is hanging down. I'm going to twist it up and over, and it's hooking onto my top hip. So then I just have this nice space here to stretch. And I can open up. Beautiful. And slowly sitting forward. And take my legs all the way through. Of course, just a normal sit. You can sit in the fabric like a sling, or you can sit in the fabric like a hammock with the fabric more open. So another fun hang to do is with your shoulder blades or your lats. So when I hang down, the fabric's not in my armpits. That would be really, really uncomfortable. So you want to make sure that where your shoulder blades start, ladies, where like your bra strap tends to hang, you can practice first with your feet on the ground. Just let your hips drop down and back under your shoulders as you arch your shoulders back and your heart opens. If that's comfortable for you, you can start to take your legs off the ground. I'm just arching. Woo. So you're in this like floating camel pose. Nice. Then slowly back up. So not only can you hang in the hammock portion of your hammock, but you can actually use your straps. So I actually love to stand in my straps. Typically I would take my shoes off. So widening the fabric, placing your feet right underneath, right inside the straps. Slowly stand yourself up, grabbing the shortest handles. You kind of have to squeeze your belly together and squeeze your legs together. And then, so this takes quite a bit of work. This is just a mountain pose. But if you wanted, you can always try for warrior twos or splits and such. So one of my favorite stretches to do is keep my feet inside the fabric and lower my shoulder blades down to the hammock portion, and then take my legs straight out. You can clasp your fingers behind your back, gently arch open. You can take your legs wide or together, or even try and stretch them to one side and then the other. And to me, this is just a very nice, relaxing pose. You can even take your hands behind your head and lean, and almost like you're lounging on a beach chair. Beautiful. And then there's even some fun, like little hip openers you can do. So there's so many fun ways to use the trapeze, and there's so many different variations. You can even just take the hammock out completely and only work with the straps like TRX. No handles. Obviously both together create so many opportunities of different poses that you can do with your body. So on top of learning how to be in the hammock, how to maneuver your body, building up your confidence, building up your tolerance to going upside down, I would also recommend just playing around and just kind of seeing what feels good. You know, get a crash mat is what we call it. You can get an MMA mat or these little like puzzle mats that click together. And that'll just create a little extra cushion. So if there is that time where you're like, whoa, and you gotta like slither out. It's not the worst thing in the world. And again, that's how our bodies learn. So congratulations on completing this 5-day series. I hope that this has given you all the confidence in the world and all the tools for you to feel good about going upside down anytime, anywhere. Please stay tuned and subscribe because we have more series coming your way. Like the next series will be how to build up that upper body arm strength so then you can do some really fun, cool things. Thank you so much. Have a beautiful day. Namaste.